Welcome to your weekly dose of cybersecurity updates. Let's dive into the top headlines shaking the digital world this week. Attackers have exploited publicly accessible environment variable .env files to breach cloud accounts in a large-scale extortion campaign. The attackers used these exposed files, which contain sensitive credentials, to compromise organizations' Amazon Web Services (AWS) environments and launch further attacks, scanning over 230 million targets. They exfiltrated data, placed ransom notes in compromised cloud storage, and attempted to create new roles with administrative permissions. The campaign did not rely on cloud service vulnerabilities but on the accidental exposure of .env files, highlighting the risks of improper security practices. OpenAI recently identified and banned accounts linked to an Iranian influence operation known as Storm 2035, which used ChatGPT to generate and disseminate content focused on the upcoming U.S. presidential election, among other topics. Despite these efforts, the content had minimal impact on social media. The operation involved creating articles and comments in English and Spanish, targeting both sides of the political spectrum, and posting on platforms like X and Instagram. This activity is part of broader concerns about foreign interference in U.S. elections, with similar operations linked to Russia and Iran. And a 27-year-old Russian hacker, Georgy Kavzaradze, was sentenced to over 3 years in U.S. prison for selling stolen financial information and login credentials on the dark web marketplace Slilp. He admitted to conspiracy to commit bank and wire fraud, resulting in a 40-month sentence and a restitution order of $1.2 million. Kavzaradze sold over 297,300 stolen credentials, linked to $1.2 million in fraudulent transactions, earning him at least $200,000. Slilp, operational since 2012, was shut down in June 2021 during an international law enforcement operation. A new malware called Banshee Stealer is targeting Apple macOS systems, specifically designed to steal data from over 100 browser extensions, web browsers, and cryptocurrency wallets. Sold for $3,000 a month on the dark web, it works on both x86-64 and ARM64 architectures. Banshee Stealer can harvest system information, iCloud keychain data, and various document types, using sophisticated anti-detection techniques. It also displays fake password prompts to trick users into entering their credentials for privilege escalation. This highlights the growing threat of macOS-specific malware as cybercriminals increasingly target Apple systems.